Thank you very much. Our next project is Gullah Geechee Create, Coastal Debris Removal Engaging Artists Through Environmental Cleanups by Queen Quet.
Way in the water, way in the water, children, way in the water, God why trouble the water, way in the water, way in the water, children, way in the water, God why trouble the water. Young man, where we begin from, this your what? 100 children Argentina called creators. This your what we've been to do. From the time we ancestors get you. From where across Shawnee out Gullah, all they could do was create. They had to create agriculture. What they called Gullah Geechee. So then other rest of people been to come across these bridge and other rest of take to these islands from Jacksonville, North Carolina to Jacksonville, Florida. We ain't no sea. They ain't white. Short tracks from me. And things like that. Cause see, we send water to bring me. The water might take me back. So for we, water secret and things like that. So we would never trash the water. We would never trash the shoreline. But we quickly found out that because the sea islands became a tourist attraction, the more that people flowed in, they also threw trash out. And then it started to proliferate our coast. So as I would travel to different parts of the world, especially to United Nations conferences, I would notice that there were beautiful opportunities for us to do justice, create. So one day looking on IG, and on the children know we the Gullah Geechee, we be on IG too and things like that. Some people don't think that Gullah Geechee is a scientist and that we're connected to technology, but we are. And so when I looked on Instagram one day, I saw a posting from South Carolina Sea Grant that asked if anyone had ideas to do anything with marine debris. And I said, absolutely. I would love for us to do what my ancestors have always done, and that's create. Create a new way that people actually engage in participating in removing it and cleaning up, because everybody mama didn't raise them right, otherwise we wouldn't have to do this work anyway. All right? And so that this way we get them out and get them on the ground. And even some of our EPA partners said, well, we're there. And Pew said, we're there. And NOAA said, we're there at the very first cleanup, where there were only 7 of us. It was those who even understood the term marine debris. But slowly, as people realized, but this is the Gullah Geechee, create coastal removal, engaging artists through environment. People said, hey, the art part, I want to be there. And that allowed us an opportunity to teach them what you all mean by the terms marine debris. Because to us, we would never really put those 2 words together. And unfortunately, people are putting those 2 things together. The marine environment that we live from, that we sustain ourselves from. And so as more people realize that they could come and join us, and then we have a fish fry afterward anyway, they were there. So we started getting more and more volunteers. And then our South Carolina Aquarium said, are y'all putting that in our literature? We said we didn't know. Where is it? Where's the book? They said it's digital. So I love that. So I said, oh, let's enter it. They came out, they joined us, and the week that they did, here came media reports. One from NOAA, not the one with the ARC, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Y'all didn't get very excited about them. I thought you would. And so I was like, but look at what else I've seen when I went around the world. In Port Royal, they now have a trash gator, but there I was in Greece, and they had a dolphin gator. And they all collect this debris inside just as visual art pieces to show people what we're doing on our coast. And so here has been our success. You see these right here, we call these here the Kuda and things like that. These were made as little plastic bottle turtles by the artist Zenobia Harper of the Gullah Preservation Society, one of the partners on this project. along with South Carolina Sea Grant and the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce and the Gullah Geechee Sea Island Coalition. And so we've taken these pieces to schools, and then when I said to the seniors, I done colored the tunnel and thing like that, I could have with each other. Y'all want to do it? They said, yes, ma'am. So we've also done sessions with elders. So it shows everybody how you can upcycle the debris. And we wanted people to also upcycle the Gullah Geechee. But we be Gullah Geechee anointed people. And so for us, our coastline, our waterways are sacred because these are the places that sustain our souls. These are the places in which we know our ancestors rest alongside that coastal front called the intercoastal. And we look at this place as a space that we would never trash. And so the more that we have the opportunity to share our story and our legacy, we hope we create a new world where people would learn that one man's junk or one woman's junk can be another man or woman's treasure, because you can create it into something new and use it as a centerpiece, as an educational opportunity too. So I've left some flyers out on the registration desk and on the desk right outside this door to invite all of you to our first showcase of artists, which will happen February the 1st on historic St. Helena Island, South Carolina, which is where I'm from, and which is where the first slide took place, and a couple others as well, and our first cleanup sessions. We will have some food there too. It would be a fish market, but we're going to have some food. All right. So we would appreciate you all coming out so you can see what the artists have created. And I am saddened today because I wanted to show you our full presentation with all of the children and all the elders and everything like that. But we can't let the government have their images. They let us have them, but we didn't say that y'all would have them. So we couldn't show them here since we're recording. But if you come down there, you get to see it all. And then be creative yourselves. So I appreciate the opportunity to be here along with Matt from South Carolina Sea Grant, who handles all the administrative aspects of things. We just email stuff, and then Matt keeps the Excel grids, and also my intern for Gullah Geechee Create, who created all of this. This is Xavier Jenkins. Applause to Xavier. And so I am ready for any questions that you all might have. None, thank you. I can head back south. Oh, where am I?
Are these some of the art pieces that the artists that you're working with have created so far?
So he asked, are these some of the art pieces that some of the artists that we are working with, which are Gullah Geechee and African American artists have created? No. We have 5 of the artists that have completed their pieces, but because of the fact that it's a competitive sport, one might say, we didn't want to expose their art to the public until all of them finished creating their pieces, because February 1st is going to be their first full showcase. I have personally gotten to see 2 to 3 of the artists' works, and 2 of them in person and another online, and they're outstanding. And they're so diverse, it's amazing. And so next year, when we do our final presentation about the funding that we received from NOAA via Sea Grant, we'll be able to show you all the artists with their artwork. But the folks that you just seen here, like I said, we didn't show all the images of all the other artists who painted, created these things, created other things working with us, because we didn't want to have their images here when they only gave permission to us to use them. Yeah. Any other questions? Yes, because that's a big issue in the black community. People ending up with your image and not using your name and not giving citations and other things. So we protect the rights of our folks that way. Before there were image and likeness laws in the United States all of a sudden. Yes. Was there one question? No. Y'all just felt like y'all had image. In the middle? Okay. They were like, that was just our excitement.
Thank you. Could you tell us a little bit more about the programs that you ran at the schools and senior centers? Was it, did you use some of the marine debris to, do educational programming, or what were those programs all about?
Okay, so you see these right here? These are the bottles of soda bottles. Somebody talked about Coca-Cola. This is actually Coke products right here. That the bottoms or turned into the backs of the cutters by Zenobia. And then she used cardboard as well, all right, for the underpinnings for the little legs, all right, and the heads. And so every place that I go, I not only take these, but we take a plethora of other art supplies. I just recently did the Conservation Voters of South Carolina, so we actually bring in other artists with me that are Gullah Geechee painters. I created this book, which is Gullah Geechee Blessings from the Sea, and also this book, which is Sandman's Daughter, which educate people about our coast, all right, and how important it is to have a proper environment. So it's a whole set of things that happen. I educate people about the importance of the salt marsh in terms of the mitigation of flooding and all of that, but we do it in a cultural way and an engaging way, so that this way everybody can access the information. And I'm a scientist, so I know how to convert language from that, so that my community will receive it of all ages. And so when we do this, as I'm educating them about it, I can have a dialogue with them. Why is this important? Y'all ever did this? You know this does this? Do you know it does that? And then I'm like, but if there's debris out there, or garbage, what happened? Oh, it won't be healthy then. Oh no, we need to get it out. So you get that reaction. And then we said, well, we're getting ready to have a Gullah Geechee Create Day at so-and-so. Y'all could come out, bring your grandchildren, bring your family, bring your mom and dad. Y'all come and help us to remove this, and people get excited. So it's multi-tiered. It's not something that could just be packaged right. It's something that also has to do with the fact that it's our community, it's our culture, so it can be multilingual and everything, and there's other dynamics we feed into it, which helps the folks participate. So that's why we keep getting more volunteers. Yeah, so we're going to keep doing this.
That is all the time we have for questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for wading in the water just to leave it with me. Peace and blessings.